Do you find yourself pausing for just a moment before getting up from your favorite chair, that split second where you're mentally preparing yourself for what used to be effortless? Maybe you've noticed that walking to the mailbox leaves your legs feeling shakier than it did just 6 months ago. Or perhaps you've started gripping the handrail a little tighter when going up the stairs, wondering when exactly everything became so much harder. If any of this sounds familiar, I need you to listen very carefully to what I'm about to tell you. There's one simple food, something you probably already have in your refrigerator right now, that could help you regain that leg strength in just 12 hours. I know it sounds too good to be true, but I'm going to show you the science that proves it works. Here's what most people don't understand: leg weakness isn't just about your muscles getting tired. It's about your independence. Your ability to get dressed without struggling, to walk through the grocery store without fear, to play with your grandchildren without worrying about falling. When your legs start failing you, you don't just lose physical strength. You lose your confidence. You lose your freedom. You start second-guessing every step, every movement, every decision to go somewhere or do something you love. The solution isn't some expensive supplement or complicated exercise routine. It's a simple food costing less than $3, and I'm about to reveal exactly what it is and why science shows it can rapidly restore your leg strength. I'll explain the fascinating reason why it works so fast, faster than any exercise program or physical therapy session. And I'm going to share 3 critical mistakes that are probably making your leg weakness worse right now, mistakes that almost everyone over 60 makes without even realizing it. Most importantly, I'll give you the precise timing and preparation method that makes all the difference between this working like magic and not working at all. If you're experiencing leg weakness yourself, or if you're over 60 and want to maintain the strength you have, do me a favor and comment "stronger legs" below so I know you're here for this potentially life-changing information. And please, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell for Elderly Health Central, because I'm constantly researching and sharing science-backed health tips that can genuinely transform your life. Now, let me tell you something that might shock you. If you've been feeling like your legs are betraying you lately, you're absolutely not imagining it. This isn't just in your head, and it's not something you should accept as getting older. What's happening to you is happening to millions of people over 60 right now, and there's a very specific scientific reason why your legs feel weaker today than they did just months ago. Here's the truth that most doctors won't take the time to explain. After you turn 65, your body starts losing muscle mass at an alarming rate. We're talking about 1 to 3% of your total muscle mass disappearing every single year. And guess which muscles get hit the hardest? Your legs. The very muscles that carry you through life, that give you independence, that let you walk, climb stairs, and stand up with confidence. But here's what's even more shocking. Your body's ability to build and repair muscle, scientists call this muscle protein synthesis, can drop by up to 40% in just 72 hours of reduced activity. Think about that for a moment. Just 3 days of moving less, maybe because you're feeling under the weather or you're being extra careful after a small stumble, and your body's muscle-building machinery slows down by nearly half. This creates what I call the weakness spiral. You feel weaker, so you move less. You move less, so you get weaker. You get weaker, so you become more cautious. You become more cautious, so you move even less. And the cycle continues, getting worse every single day, until simple tasks that used to be automatic become major challenges. Most people think this is just normal aging, and that nothing can be done about it quickly. They'll tell you, well, that's just what happens when you get older. But that's completely wrong. Others focus only on exercise, thinking they need to start some intense workout routine to fix the problem. While exercise is important, it's incomplete. Here's the truth. Without the right nutrition at the precise time, even the best exercise program in the world will fail to restore your strength. The key isn't just moving more. The key is giving your muscles the specific nutrients they need to rebuild rapidly. And that's where today's breakthrough discovery comes in. But before I reveal this powerful food, I need to show you the 3 critical mistakes that are probably making your leg weakness worse right now. These are mistakes that almost everyone makes, and they're sabotaging your recovery without you even knowing it. Even when people try to address their leg weakness, they often make the same 3 devastating mistakes that actually make the problem worse. I'm going to show you what these are so you can avoid them starting today. Mistake number 1 is all about timing, and it's probably the most important thing you'll learn in this entire video. Most people eat their largest protein portion at dinner. Maybe you have a nice piece of chicken or fish with your evening meal, thinking you're doing everything right. But here's what research shows: muscle protein synthesis is 25% higher when protein is consumed in the morning compared to the evening. If you're eating most of your protein at night, you're completely missing your body's peak rebuilding window. Your muscles are literally crying out for protein when you wake up, after hours of fasting during sleep. But instead, you probably have toast or cereal for breakfast, and then wonder why your strength isn't improving. Mistake number 2 is about missing cofactors. You might be getting enough protein throughout the day, but if you're not combining it with the right nutrients that trigger rapid absorption, you're wasting most of its muscle-building potential. It's like having the best fuel in the world but no spark plug to ignite it. The protein is there, but your body can't use it effectively. Mistake number 3 is the biggest myth of all, thinking you need expensive supplements or special medical foods. I see people spending $50, $60, even $100 a month on fancy protein powders and specialized supplements. Meanwhile, the most powerful muscle-building food for people over 60 costs less than $3 and is sitting right there in every grocery store in America. You've probably walked past it dozens of times without realizing its incredible potential. Stop throwing your money at complicated solutions. The answer is so much simpler than you think, and I'm about to prove it to you with solid research. So what is this powerful food that can restore your leg strength in just 12 hours? I know you're wondering, and the answer might genuinely surprise you. Are you ready for this? The power food is Greek yogurt. But before you think, that's too simple, or I already eat yogurt, let me show you the remarkable science behind why this works so incredibly fast, and why most people are doing it completely wrong. Greek yogurt contains 20% leucine. Now, you might not know what leucine is, but it's the specific amino acid that directly triggers muscle protein synthesis in your body. Think of leucine as the master switch that tells your muscles to start rebuilding themselves. Without enough leucine, your muscles simply can't repair and strengthen themselves, no matter how much other protein you eat. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Nutrition in 2019 followed people over 60 who consumed 25 grams of high leucine protein within 2 hours of waking up. The results were stunning. These participants showed measurable increases in leg muscle activation within just 12 to 24 hours. Not weeks. Not months. Hours. But here's the critical part that most people miss. It only works if you choose the right type of Greek yogurt and eat it at the optimal time. Most people grab any yogurt off the shelf and think they're getting the same benefits. They couldn't be more wrong. Regular yogurt has only 6 to 8 grams of protein per serving. Greek yogurt has 15 to 20 grams. That's more than double the muscle-building power. And those sugary, fruit-on-the-bottom varieties that taste so good? They actually interfere with protein absorption and completely cancel out the benefits you're trying to get. Here's what you need to do: choose plain, full-fat Greek yogurt with at least 15 grams of protein per serving. Check the label carefully, because not all Greek yogurts are created equal. Eat it within 30 minutes of waking up, when your muscles are starving for protein after the overnight fast. You can add a handful of fresh berries or a small drizzle of honey for taste, but keep it simple. This 30-minute window after waking is when your muscles are most receptive to protein synthesis. Miss this window, and you've missed your best opportunity of the entire day to rebuild your strength. Now, Greek yogurt alone is incredibly powerful, but I'm going to share with you 2 specific additions that can multiply its effectiveness by 300%. These aren't expensive supplements or hard-to-find ingredients. They're simple, natural additions that create a synergistic effect in your body. The first game-changing addition is nuts, but you have to get this right. Add 1 tablespoon of chopped walnuts or almonds to your Greek yogurt. Not 2 tablespoons, not a handful. 1 tablespoon. Here's why this matters so much. The healthy fats in these nuts increase leucine absorption by up to 40%. They also provide vitamin E, which acts like a protective shield around your muscle cells, preventing them from breaking down. This isn't just theory or wishful thinking. This is measurable, reproducible science. The second addition is something you probably have in your spice cabinet right now: cinnamon. But again, the amount matters. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon to your Greek yogurt mixture. Research shows that cinnamon increases insulin sensitivity, which helps your muscles absorb amino acids faster and more efficiently. When you combine the Greek yogurt, the nuts, and the cinnamon together, they create what scientists call a synergistic effect. The whole becomes greater than the sum of its parts. Together, these 3 simple ingredients can restore muscle function in hours, not weeks. But precision matters here. Many people think more is better and start piling on the nuts or dumping in extra cinnamon. This actually slows down absorption and reduces the effectiveness. The key is precise portions: 1 tablespoon of nuts and a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Here's your complete power formula: 1 cup of plain, full-fat Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of chopped walnuts or almonds, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and if you need it for taste, 1 teaspoon of honey. Eat this every single morning for 1 week and track your leg strength daily. You'll be amazed at what you notice. Now, you might be wondering if this is safe for everyone, especially if you have health conditions like diabetes or heart disease. Let me address the most important safety considerations right now. Greek yogurt is actually one of the safest high-protein foods available. Unlike protein powders or supplements that can cause digestive upset, Greek yogurt is gentle on your stomach and actually helps stabilize blood sugar due to its high protein content. This makes it suitable for most people with diabetes, and many doctors actually recommend it. However, if you have kidney disease, you should consult your doctor before starting any high-protein regimen, including this one. Your kidneys process protein, and if they're not functioning properly, they need medical oversight for any significant dietary changes. Let me set realistic expectations for you. While some people notice changes in 12 to 24 hours, don't expect overnight miracles. Your body has been losing strength gradually, and rebuilding takes time. Full benefits typically appear after 5 to 7 days of consistent use. The key word here is consistent. This isn't a one-time fix that you can try once and forget about. It's a daily habit that rebuilds your strength systematically, day by day. If you're not used to eating Greek yogurt, start slowly. Begin with half a cup and gradually increase to a full cup over 3 to 4 days. This gives your digestive system time to adjust. Keep a simple log of your mobility each day. Note how easily you get up from chairs, how you feel climbing stairs, how far you can walk without fatigue. You'll be surprised at the small improvements you start noticing. Look for these early signs of improvement: less effort getting out of bed in the morning, improved balance when you're standing, reduced leg fatigue during your daily activities, and most importantly, increased confidence in your movements. That last one might be the most important of all, because when you start trusting your legs again, everything else becomes easier. But what if you try this for a week and Greek yogurt doesn't seem to be working? There might be one crucial factor you're missing, and it's something that 70% of people over 60 unknowingly do every single day that completely sabotages their results. The number one factor that can completely cancel out the benefits of perfect nutrition is dehydration. Even mild dehydration reduces muscle protein synthesis by 25%. Most people over 60 simply don't drink enough water throughout the day, and this single issue can make even the best nutrition plan fail completely. Your body is roughly 60% water, and your muscles need adequate hydration to function properly. When you're dehydrated, even slightly, your blood becomes thicker, nutrients can't reach your muscles efficiently, and waste products can't be removed effectively. It's like trying to water a garden with a kinked hose. Another factor that can interfere with your results is medication interactions. Certain medications can affect how well your body absorbs and uses protein. Diuretics, which many people take for blood pressure or heart conditions, can cause dehydration and affect protein metabolism. Some blood pressure medications can also interfere with how efficiently your muscles use amino acids. If you're taking multiple medications, timing becomes even more important. You should eat your Greek yogurt at least 2 hours apart from iron supplements or certain heart medications. This prevents any potential interactions that could reduce absorption. Here's something most people don't know: drinking coffee too close to your Greek yogurt can reduce iron absorption, which is essential for proper muscle function. Iron helps carry oxygen to your muscles, and without adequate oxygen, muscle protein synthesis slows down dramatically. Wait at least 30 minutes after finishing your Greek yogurt before having your morning coffee. Your hydration strategy should be simple but consistent. Drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water throughout the day, starting with 1 full glass as soon as you wake up. This primes your body for optimal protein absorption and muscle function. Don't try to drink it all at once. Spread it throughout the day so your body can actually use it effectively. For best results, combine your Greek yogurt routine with light movement. Even 5 to 10 minutes of walking or gentle stretching after breakfast helps activate the muscle-building process. You don't need intense exercise. Just gentle movement that gets your blood flowing and signals to your muscles that it's time to get stronger. You now have all the practical knowledge you need to start rebuilding your leg strength. But let me share something even more important with you. What this really means for your independence and quality of life going forward. I know this might feel overwhelming right now. Maybe you're sitting there thinking about all the times you felt frustrated with your body, all the moments when you've had to ask for help when you used to be so independent. Maybe you're remembering how it felt the first time you couldn't get up from a low chair without using your arms, or the first time you had to hold on to someone's arm while walking. These feelings are real, and they matter. The fear of falling, the embarrassment of moving slowly, the worry about becoming a burden to the people you love, I understand all of it. You've probably wondered if this is just how things are going to be from now on. You've maybe even started planning your life around your limitations instead of your possibilities. But here's what I want you to understand, and this is the most important thing I'm going to say in this entire video. You are not powerless. You are not at the mercy of aging. You don't have to accept weakness as your new normal. This simple morning routine we've been talking about isn't just about Greek yogurt and nuts and cinnamon. It's about reclaiming your independence. It's about walking into a room with confidence instead of caution. It's about making plans without having to worry about whether your legs will cooperate. It's about feeling strong in your own body again. You have the power to change your story starting tomorrow morning. Not next week, not when you feel ready, not when everything else in your life is perfect. Tomorrow morning. I want you to pause this video right now if you need to, and write down this simple recipe. Get a pen and paper, or open the Notes app on your phone. Write it down: 1 cup plain Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon chopped walnuts or almonds, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, optional teaspoon of honey. Eat it within 30 minutes of waking up. Then, tomorrow morning, make it happen. Don't wait for the right time, because there is no perfect time. Don't wait until you've bought the perfect notebook to track your progress. Don't wait until Monday because it seems like a better day to start something new. Start tomorrow. Every small step toward strength is a victory worth celebrating. Maybe it's getting up from your chair without that little grunt of effort. Maybe it's walking to the mailbox without having to rest halfway. Maybe it's climbing 1 extra stair before you need to pause. Maybe it's simply standing up with confidence instead of uncertainty. These moments matter more than you know. They're not just physical improvements, they're your independence coming back to you, one morning, one day at a time. Let me quickly recap what we've covered today, because I want to make sure you have everything you need to start transforming your leg strength immediately. Greek yogurt with walnuts and cinnamon, eaten in the morning, can trigger rapid muscle protein synthesis and restore your leg strength. The key to success is consistency, proper hydration throughout the day, and avoiding those 3 critical mistakes we discussed: wrong timing, missing cofactors, and choosing the wrong type of yogurt. Now I want to hear from you, because your experience and your voice matter in this community. Have you noticed leg weakness in yourself? What's been your biggest challenge with maintaining mobility as you age? Maybe you've tried other approaches that didn't work, or maybe you have questions about how to adapt this routine to your specific situation. Drop a comment below and share your story, because I read every single one, and your experience might be exactly what another person needs to hear. Someone else might be struggling with the exact same thing you're going through, and your words could give them the encouragement they need to take that first step. And if you decide to try this Greek yogurt routine, please come back in a week and let us know how it goes. Tell us about those small victories, those moments when you notice your legs feeling stronger, when getting up becomes easier, when you walk a little farther without fatigue. These success stories inspire everyone in our community. If this information could help someone in your life, maybe a spouse, a friend, a neighbor who's been struggling with leg weakness, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with them. Sometimes the greatest gift we can give someone is knowledge that can change their life. And if you want more science-backed health tips specifically for people over 60, hit that subscribe button for Elderly Health Central and ring that notification bell. I'm constantly researching new ways to help you live stronger, healthier, more independent lives. Every week, I'm digging into the latest research to find simple, practical solutions that actually work for real people dealing with real challenges. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean accepting weakness. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most powerful ones. You don't need expensive equipment or complicated programs. You just need the right information and the willingness to take action. Thank you for being part of the Elderly Health Central community. Thank you for caring enough about your health and your independence to spend this time learning something that could genuinely change your life. I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore another game-changing health tip that could make a real difference in how you feel and move every single day. Until then, stay strong, stay hopeful, and remember that every morning is a new opportunity to build the strength and independence you deserve.